Hello and welcome back to my mature medical journey. I wanted to pick up the camera today and discuss what action steps I took when deciding that medicine was indeed what I wanted to pursue with the rest of my life. To put perspective on it and give you a bit of background and understanding of my journey, I qualified as a personal trainer in 2013. I had Up till that point, I worked in construction when I left school and landscaping, and then moved on. And when the recession kicked in 2008/9, I moved on to sales, and from there moved into a self-employed role as a personal trainer. Personal training was the turning point in my adult life. It was the moment where I went from looking at how to make a living to how to, as corny and cheesy as it might sound, how to design a life. I started to really research into the body again, how you could create a healthy body, how you would maintain, improve your body, how really resilient the body was after encountering a number of people with different diseases, illnesses, and that sort of idea. People with diabetes, as you can well imagine, people with things like gout, arthritis, people with IBS, colitis, a lot of different illnesses that people suffer, chronic illnesses that people suffer. And I really started to dive into things like the gut microbiome and research on how diet choices affect the bacteria in our gut and how that can then lead to illness, problems, chronic illness in the body. Then looking at ways that could be addressed, perhaps again medically addressed, people improving their diets and nutritional benefits, that putting the right sort of nutrients into the body again, removing the things that flare the gut and cause issues digestively. So that led me on a journey over the last 6 years, to the point where I spend so much time reading about the body, so much time wanting to learn more, continue my education, help my clients. And now over the last 6 to 8 months, I came to the point where I realised that my true desire in life, my dream in life, was to become a doctor. And now, pursuing that dream, I really want to try and kind of give as much as I can back to you. So without further ado, the action steps that I took when making the final decision: I sat down, read through a number of different websites for medical schools around Scotland. Again, you can hear I'm Scottish, so I looked at Scottish universities and started to email out to the admissions departments within those universities, within the medical schools, to find out what sort of entry requirements were there. What I found was that you were really, in reality, looking for 5 years within that sort of distance, that time scale. You would have to have passed the entry requirements within 5 years. Otherwise, there would have to be some sort of other course which would prepare you for studying medicine, which clearly is a supremely difficult course, something that you really have to apply yourself fully to and prove that you have the ability to go in there and pass the exams, commit yourself, apply yourself, and do what it takes to become a doctor in medicine. So what I found from that was I had a number of replies back. There's certain universities that don't accept access courses, that don't accept people coming who haven't just left a degree within the last number of years, or who haven't just come from school. So given that I left school in 2001, that was the first hurdle. So a number of them got back and said there's an access programme. So the Scottish Wider Access Programme, the Scottish, so SWAP is the term for it. So SWAP courses are for much more than just medicine, but there is a swap access to medicine or medical studies course. That one leads to a number of different vocations further down the line, a number of different courses at university. One of them is medicine, naturally. The other one is veterinary, and the third one is dentistry. Those tend to be the kind of three that it would lead into after the access to medicine course. So from that point there, which was back in October, November last year, I had to wait on those courses, the applications for those courses opening in January, which I did. And as soon as those applications opened, I completed my application for the course, sent it through to the college, and then within a month or so, those applications turned into interviews, which I then had to go and interview for both courses. So one of the courses was at Cardonald College in Glasgow, and the other one was at Springburn College. So both of those courses held interviews. One of them, so Springburn, was an interview without the test which involved maths, biology and chemistry. So the test was at Cardonald. I like the setup better at Cardonald College. I just feel that I got a better vibe from the lecturers and the place in general. It just seemed like a better fit for me personally, and was fortunate enough after the interviews to be offered unconditional places on both courses, and therefore my choice was to go to Cardonald College, which I start in August of this year. So 27th of August will be my first day in college, and the course begins. So the kicker with the course is that every exam within the year must be passed up to and above 80%, sorry, not up to, above 80%, no resits. So when you drop below that level, you're no longer able to progress into medicine. So it is certainly something that you have to really apply yourself to. That's why at this moment in time, we're only in June, I am actively studying higher level chemistry, biology and maths, because I want to prepare myself for getting on the ground and getting a really good start in the course, and hopefully passing all of those exams that I sit throughout the next year above 80%, so that I can then go on to study medicine at Glasgow University. I have the open day tomorrow at Glasgow University to go and view the medical school, and I have arranged a trip to the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital to go and see what the setup's like there in terms of the learning and development that is offered at the University Hospital there. So really looking forward to that. There's plenty coming up. The channel will continue to grow. I will continue to give you as much information as I possibly can. If you feel like I've missed anything here, please ask below in the comments. More than happy to give you as much information as I can, because like I said, it was sparse on the ground, and not a lot was available for me when I went looking for it. So hopefully this is helping you, and anything that I can answer for you in the comments below I will do. Don't forget to subscribe and press the wee bell notification, because then that means that anything that I post up that might be of use to you and help you in your journey, it will be notified to you. Thanks again for watching, guys. I will speak with you soon.